What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4. Last time, we helped out Nanako with her homework, and then realized we had homework too. Yay! School is going to be back in session very soon, but we still have time to continue to develop our stats and social links like we always do. In this episode, we are just going to do exactly that. There's not really too much else for us to do, but hey, nothing's really saying that we can't develop our stats and social links. Also, I went to the wrong place. I was going to go feed the cat, and I went to the shopping district by mistake. Whoops. I mean, it's still imperative that we feed this stupid cat, considering how much fish it takes. But I've already made my grievances known about this thousands of times. Like every other person who's played this game. So let's go ahead and give it the Amber Sema. And now we can actually go about and do what we're supposed to be doing today. So what exactly are we going to be doing today? Well, it does involve going to the shopping district because we're not hanging out with Yosuke. But who is the lucky social link that we're going to be hanging out with? Well, as soon as the game loads, we can see that our options include Chie and Rise. Well, we're going to be hanging out with Rise. Sorry, Chie.
Oh, Senpai.
Hey, Rise. There's not really too many days left in summer, but hey, we can still spend some time with Rise.
Uh-huh.
Wait, for me? Hmm?
Oh.
Economy? Well, I mean, that's good, isn't it? By the way, it didn't matter how you responded to that one. Rise? Alright, I understand. Say that part about you being an idol doesn't matter. You're my friend, and that's all I could care about. By the way, you could also respond with, I'm happy, and you'd get the same amount of points.
I'm sorry, Senpai.
No, that's quite alright, Rise. I understand. You were just frustrated.
Oh, big bro!
Nanako!
Yeah! Um... Oh!
Alright, bye, Nanako.
したい大事そうに抱えた私を全部
Just because Rise wants to show that part of her, it's really hard to really support that. I mean, I know that I say that, yes, she's Rise, I see her as Rise, but everyone has different parts to themselves. And her flatly denying it, her flatly denying Rosette, I mean, I can feel her resolve, sure, and I understand what she wants to go through, but I'm starting to think that she's beginning to lose the point a bit. Come on, Rise. I don't like you when you're so mopey like this. Just laugh and shrug it, okay? Oh, unfortunately, we don't have enough courage for that. So that's what we would say if we could, but we can't. Hey, come on, Rise. Those guys were just idiots. You'll be fine.
Senpai, thank you.
I'm glad. You could also go with the other option, and you'd still get the same amount of points. Sure, Rise. I'm not going anywhere.
I'll see you later, Senpai.
Bye, Rise. And now it's evening. Which means more time to work on Nanako's homework. Hmm? Well... specifically when it comes to happiness? No. You get a little bit of points with that. I mean, realistically, like, I can find contentment whenever I'm by myself. I'm not exactly the most social person in the world, but I do find that genuine happiness does come with being with others. Oh, anyway, the day moves on to Saturday. Well, we could work on homework, but we're not gonna. So what exactly are we going to be doing today? Well, it's raining, so we actually don't have any social links that we can do. But there is something that we can do. Now, we're supposed to head on over to Aya's to take on the Mega Beef Bowl Challenge. But we're not actually going to be doing that today. Instead, today we are going to take this opportunity to head on over to the shrine. Because today we are going to pray. This is what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about making up for lost time when it comes to Dojima's social link. So since we can gain any points with any social link, this is how we're going to make up for it. So we have 3 different categories: male students from school, female students from school, and just people outside of school. So today we are going to think about Dojima. Alright, unfortunately it doesn't say whether or not we have enough points. I'm going to hope that it is. If not, then I'm gonna need to take another day to go to the shrine. Oh well, whatever. It's now evening and it's time to work on more of Nanako's homework. I wonder who that could be. Oh, hey, guys! Kanji? Kanji, I think you missed the point. I mean, it's incredible, but I still think he missed the point. How did he make a freaking car? Well, at any rate, we can rank up with Kanji, we can rank up with Rise, and of course, we can still rank up with Nanako. And the day moves on to Sunday. Alright, well, we still have homework to do, but we are still going to procrastinate and not do it. So what exactly are we going to be doing today? Well, today, we're gonna get a phone call. Hello?
Hello, it's Rise.
Oh, hey, Rise. And sorry, Rise, I kinda had other plans.
Oh.
Yeah, sure, of course. Alright, well, we could, in theory, still hang out with Rise today. It still technically counts as a rank up. But before we do any of that, it's Sunday, which means... time for Tanaka! So what's on Tanaka's program today? A thief dagger. Pretty sure we have one of those. And 2 longevity pills. Okay, not something I'm gonna get. Or 2 hell magatamas. And 2 arc magatamas. Okay, magatamas aren't exactly the greatest things in the world, but... you know, it gets us the prize stickers and those can be helpful. Plus, it's better to have more of these items because then I'm more inclined to use them. So we'll get the hell magatamas. Alright, and there we go. So what are we going to be doing today? Well, there's not really too much that we could do. We could potentially hang out with Rise, but before we do any of that, there is still a cat that demands fish, and thus, we will go and feed it. Hey, Mr. Kitty, why do you have to be so far away? There you are. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and feed it the Inma trout. All right, so now that the cat is thoroughly fed, what are we going to be doing today? Well, it's not going to be hanging out with Yosuke, which means we're heading on over to the central shopping district. Like I said, we could hang out with Rise today, but we're not going to be doing that. Instead, we're going to head on over to the northern part of the shopping district. No, we're not going to head on over to the shrine to pray for someone. Instead, today, we're going to head all the way over here and hang out with Kanji. Hey, Kanji.
Yeah.
Sure do. Want to hang out?
Yeah.
Oh, plenty, Kanji.
That's so.
Good to see you taking it in strides. Kanji? Kanji!
Senpai.
The hell you will. I'll go with you.
Huh?
Hey, if you're going, I'm going too. You got it. Kanji, I don't think that's it at all. Don't sweat it so much, but you're seriously gonna give him a new one? Kanji, I was standing right here. No, I think you did the right thing, Kanji. Kanji would be the one person to sympathize with that sort of thing. I mean, he was the one who just couldn't really find being accepted, so he just made a ton of enemies. Well, at the very least... Well, Kanji's a good person. He has a good heart, even if he doesn't exactly have the greatest word choice. His heart's in the right place, and that's all that matters. Okay, then.
Later.
Feel better soon, Kanji. And now it's evening. Platypuses, huh? She seems to be doing alright, but it's still better to have a second pair of eyes. Yes. A good question, Nanako. That would be the male platypus. Oh. I was really hoping that we'd get a point of knowledge for that. Oh well, whatever. A point for Nanako isn't exactly a bad thing. Yeah, as much as I tend to procrastinate, there comes a point where you can't really procrastinate anymore. So the game's gonna force us to do our homework today. Now, thankfully, this does just allow us to gain points and knowledge, so it's still a good thing to do. Well, this stuff doesn't really seem that complicated. More points to knowledge. If I go over it again, it might sink in better. 3 points to knowledge. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. So yes, instead of spending multiple days, we just plow through it all in one. Well, hey, 3 points of knowledge. That's good. And Nanako still has homework to do. Yes, Nanako? Well, it was raining that day, but I'm pretty sure it stopped by the time we did your art homework. And another point for Nanako. Aww. Too late. And there we go. Nanako's all done with her homework. And the day moves on to Tuesday. Only a couple days left before school starts. Okay. Well, thankfully we don't have homework to do today. So that's good. So since we're not bogged down with doing homework, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Well, first things first, we're gonna head on over to Samigawa and see what we can do about that cat. We've gotta make sure that it's well fed so we can get done with this quest as soon as physically possible. If I have to get rid of a huge fish, then screw that noise. Nope. And nope. Alright, well, we're gonna need to get some more fish in that case. Alright, I'm not sure when the next time we're gonna be going fishing is, but unfortunately that's just gonna have to wait. So what exactly are we going to be doing today? Well, there's actually something else that we need to do, and it's not sodas, although we will be getting that shortly. No, instead, we have something that we need to do right here. Sorry, Yukiko, we're not going to hang out with you today. And we need to talk to the guy in front of the bookstore. Yes. What? Three fashionable dishes. Sure, I can find you some. Okay, and this was why it was important that we got those fashionable dishes the last time we were in the TV world. As a reminder, you get these from the balances that are found in Risei's dungeon. Thankfully, I had the foresight to get these. Alright, and for doing this, we get Riddle Mania. Ooh, and 10,000 yen. Thank you. Alright, so we got a little bit of money and a book. Nice. Alright, well, we're gonna bypass Risei, or not Risei, Risei's not here, Chie and Yukiko in order to buy some sodas. Now, are we going to hang out with either Chie or Yukiko today? And the answer to that is no. We're not gonna hang out with either of them. Instead, we are actually still quite a bit behind when it comes to Kanji's social links, so today we're just going to head on over here and spend a little bit extra time with Kanji. Hey, Kanji.
Yeah.
Sure do. Wanna hang out?
Yeah.
That's one way of putting it, game. You made a second one. Well then. Kid, if you want to know the truth, this old man here made it. What, you weren't going to tell him? I know, I couldn't help making fun of you, though. I mean, let's face it, Kanji, it was pretty amazing. You'd be surprised. By the way, for the first option, it didn't matter how you responded to it. My mom always has basically just a wise word of wisdom. All men should be able to sew. Not necessarily like being able to make clothes or anything, but just something as simple as like sewing a button back on. Granted, while I still think that that's actually good advice, I personally don't know how to do that. But just being able to know how to sew, that's not inherently just a girly thing. I mean, any talent can be an extraordinary talent, regardless of gender. You being able to make that, Kanji, like, both of those things from scratch. That's impressive. At any rate, Kanji's termination battle has been enhanced. Kanji can now wake up a knocked down ally during battle.
Later.
Later, Kanji. And now it's evening.
Welcome back.
Thanks, Nanako. Alright, well, I think we've been going on for quite long enough, so why don't we end things off by checking the fridge. Ooh, a Shirokawa. Eat a little without telling Dojima. Sure, we're a thief. We've already stolen something from Dojima's before. And hey, we get a courage boost. And we don't waste any time! Apparently there are 2 of those in the game, and I completely forgot about that. Well, at any rate, now that we've gained a boost of courage, and will probably piss off Dojima, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day here. So, next time on Let's Play Persona 4. School begins very soon. I believe it begins again on the 1st. So, in just 2 days, school's back in session. Well, whatever, it's not necessarily that big of a deal. We get to see some of our other friends that we haven't been able to see over the summer. And, well, we just continue onward. We're still not quite sure what to do. I mean, I still have my doubts when it comes to anything about Mitsuo, but, you know, those are doubts. I don't have any concrete proof of anything. So, still gonna keep vigilant, but we've got school coming up soon, and that's a whole nother war to face. So until next time, everyone, take care.